Top 1%, my friends. We're going to break it all down for you here today on how you can do it in this Error Busters Season 1 here, giving you all the latest, greatest tips and tricks in our guide and episode. Super excited to break it down as always, and so happy to be back at this level because this is one of my favorite events, and we are here for you, and we're going to show you how it's done. Now, if you got questions, comments along the way, let me know. I appreciate your support as always. There's many ways to do that, so thank you for that. And additionally, my friends, you can find all of our timestamps here on today's episode as we'll talk about the top 1%, key items, ways to get there, tips and those tricks, and then go for that run. Now, additionally, on top of that, feel free to join us in our amazing community and Discord server as well and post those scores because I love to see them. All right, so a couple things here. First and foremost, we've done our guide already. This guide is more focused in that top 1%. If you've seen that guide, you know that I was talking about, hey, you can check out this guide, which is what we're doing here today, which is top 1%. So couple things. What does it mean? Well, we can go ahead and take a look at these records. In order to get into that top 1% right now, you're going to need something around 250 seconds there to get all the way through. That's pretty quick, my friends. And as you're running through, you can pay attention to that. Now, what you're going to see here is, check this out. All epics for the most part, almost all epics here as well. We've done it a few good times. That's right. Now, many of you have commented about burning spice here as well. Let's talk about all the key pieces that I think make the most sense to help you be the most successful here. Now, a couple things certainly is going to be on that ranged, and on top of that right there as well with our friend Rebel Cookie. Makes a huge difference in those pieces. As you can see, generally, if I can get both those, we get a better score. You can do great without Rebel Cookie as well. As you can see, just getting that Creme Brûlée in there makes a big difference. And then definitely if you get the burning spice in there, hits really hard as well. Now, there's a couple of key components in this though that are super helpful, and I want to show this. Mainly, you just want to focus on as much attack forward things that you can, like crit 50%. However, if you can get this invulnerability every 15 seconds, that can allow you, just like this one up here, to shift to not have any healers in there. So it's a big deal from that perspective. Range and ambush, staying on those two makes a big difference as well, like I said. And then here, that heals as well equals to 100% in max HP every 10 seconds. So I was able to absolutely go gangbusters here in Error Busters because we had a ton of great bug fixes here, and we were able to play through this and make that team absolutely bonkers and work our way through. So those are a lot of the key pieces in order to help you get there on the team. What else do you absolutely need to do? You are going to want to make sure that you focus on your attack protocol first. Get this thing to level 30 and then start focusing on cooldown protocol to level 30 as well. Because what matters is not only getting the attacks in so that you hit harder, fast, and move, is also using the augments here. If you go all 3 on attack, you can take advantage of that as well and get 15%. However, if you split it and add 2 here, you're going to get attack speed plus 20%, and you're going to get the 20% here plus the move speed here. That makes a huge difference for you to get all the way through. If you want to be very attack forward, just like me, that's going to be the biggest tip and trick I can give you in terms of something that you can control with your team here. This is totally honed in order to absolutely help you deal lots and lots of damage. I was actually able to hit this without getting the cooldown in there quite yet. Now we have it even better, and I want to share that with you because it's going to help propel you into that top 1% and have a very successful team. You do need to run it quite a bit in order to get these things knocked down, and you absolutely do want to do it because you can take advantage of all the upgrade missions here too, and this is an awesome reward at 500 radiant biscuit dough if you can do it. And you can also use these bug fix resets. I didn't and haven't used any of those. However, if you got a really nice run going, it might be very valuable for you to do that as part of your strategy. I did not have to do it because we're able to make it work with our team. And if you have some really good early cookies and we'll talk about that here in a second. When we go for a run, you may want to consider that idea as part of those pieces. Now, obviously, we got a ton of cookies here this season. Many players have asked me to do a tier list. We will absolutely get to it, I promise. And then we'll do a top 10 list as well, my friends. Okay, so that is everything that I think you need to know up until this point about the top 1%. In terms of the team components, in terms of your protocols and your augments. Now let's go for run, and we'll talk a little bit more about what I think matters here. So when you saw that original team and some of the key components, getting Rebel Cookie, getting the range cookies in there, like Creme Brûlée, make an absolute difference. So ideally, you want to at least try to get one here. So you're going to keep shuffling in terms of that set. Here was not a good one at all. We'll go again. Here we didn't get any of them. Once again, we'll try one last time. Burning Spice. We will run with this. So really, really nice in terms of that start. So if we can pick up one other key damage dealer there, we're going to be in a great position. And additionally, what we're going to need here as well is we got our shuffles, but we also want to make sure that we're getting lots of these. When an enemy is attacked by a cookie, the cookie deals extra damage equal to 30% of max HP. Perfect. We're going to grab this one here. All right, let's keep going. Perfect. Creme Brûlée. Look at that. Loading up 2 key cookies here out of the gate. All right, range and ambush cookies is what we're going to lean into here. We need to make sure we get some healing in, so make sure that you're using and taking advantage of those. Ooh, we could go Stormbringer as well, which I actually do really like. So we'll go with that. All right, here we go. Cleanses, debuffs, or revival. We're not going to go on that. We're not going to go with commons, so we're going to go with this one. Making us a little bit better. Now, here is a hard choice, but we're going to stick with Burning Spice because we do have Rebel Cookie in here. Such a wonderful cookie to knock down. I'm going to stay on this, though. Because Burning Spice hits so hard. All right, now we can restore 30% of the team's HP whenever an ally falls, or we can change epic or lower or common cookies. We'll go with this one for now. Again, not as attack forward as we'd like. That's okay. All right, here we can move off Oak Chung if we want to into a healer here, or we could get into more of the support side with more attack on this one instead. We're going to stick with, I might stay with Oak Chung actually. Just because of the Oak Chung's gift. All right, here we go. Now we have invulnerability. Even better, my friends. So now we can go off that. We got allies cooldown. Let's go with that. We need to get some more damage stuff in there, though. There we go. Crit. Yes. Look at that. That's huge. All right. We're going to stay on Burning Spice. Hits so fast, my friends. We do have some debuffing there. Okay, so we can obtain Elder Fairy Cookies, Guardian Strike, or remove all enemies' buffs 10 seconds after wave starts. Allies gain. We don't need that, so we'll go with the Elder Fairies. All the way through. Love it. All right, so we could move off this if we wanted to. I actually really want to go here or Linzer. So Linzer will absolutely help me on the last boss. This one's going to deal more damage though, so I'm going to do this. I don't really need that. Here we go. More crit. And again, we could even get off this if we wanted to. Taking down Silverbell that fast was absolutely amazing. All right, so this could be a tricky trade if you wanted to go this way instead. I'm actually going to stay on Stormbringer for now because that's what I'm going to do. Dark Cacao is pretty good, though. All right, we don't need the fragment rewards. We could use Stardust there or Summon Lightning, dealing damage equal to 100% of your total attack team. We're going to go on that. We'll let them crush this real quick. There we are. Got a great run going. We'll stick with Creme Brûlée. We'll pop that in there. knock that down quickly, team. Look at that. All right. So if I had another damage dealer in here, I would go that route. I'm going to stick with Oak Chung because of the gift there. And we'll drop it there. Into the last one. We're going to stay on Burning Spice. All right, come on, team. Let's see if we can do this as fast as possible. Let's go. One more strike here. Getting ready for it. Get ready for it. There we go. Not as fast as I've done it before. We're running into a little bit of a challenge. Let's get strike on. Nice. Right at the end. Look at that. We hit 230. We did it. This is absolutely, positively gorgeous, my friends. Unreal and incredible. I did not actually mean to show up and absolutely crush it like that, but we will take it. I didn't edit. That was a clean run. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, top 1%, baby. That's what we are talking about here today. And we have now shared and shown you exactly how you can do it and what you need to do to be successful here in Error Busters Season 1. If you still got a question, if you got a comment, let me know. I love to hear from you as always, and would love to see you in our amazing community and Discord server, my friends. We got a lot of fun there, and I want to see your scores posted in there as well. And on all my socials, you can tag me in. As always. With that too, thank you so much for tuning in today, and thank you for your support. Lots of great ways to do that, and I truly appreciate all of our members as well, so thank you to them, and thank you to you. And with that, my friends, get out there. Error Busters Season 1 is yours. Top 1%. Gorgeous. With that, we'll see you again soon. Until next time, keep on running.